enough to watch a television commercial. It is a lie so subtle, so pervasive, and so beautifully packaged that you probably don't even realize it is shaping your entire reality. The lie is this: the amount of love you feel for your family is directly correlated to the amount of money you spend on them. We are told that magic has a price tag. We are told that memories are made of plastic, electronics, and expensive trips. We are conditioned to believe that if the pile under the tree isn't mountain high, if the dinner table isn't groaning under the weight of gourmet food, and if the house isn't decorated like a magazine cover, then we have somehow failed. We have failed as parents, we have failed as partners, and we have failed the spirit of the season. But ask yourself this: when you look back at your own childhood, at those golden, glowing memories of Christmases past, what do you actually remember? Do you remember the specific model number of the toy you got when you were 7? Do you remember how much the wrapping paper cost? Do you remember if the ham was organic? No, you remember the feeling. You remember the smell of the house. You remember the sound of your grandfather laughing. You remember the chaos of the kitchen. You remember the way the lights looked against the snow. You remember the presents, not the presents. The tragedy of the modern holiday season is that we bankrupt ourselves, financially, emotionally, and physically, chasing a version of Christmas that doesn't actually exist. We go into debt to impress people. We stress ourselves out to buy things that will be in a landfill in 6 months. And we arrive at January not refreshed and grateful, but exhausted and broke. It doesn't have to be this way. You can opt out of the madness. You can choose to play a different game. You can have a Christmas that is richer, deeper, and more memorable than anything you have experienced before while spending a fraction of the money. Today, we are going to dismantle the consumerist trap. We are going to walk through a radical new framework for the holidays. We are going to talk about smart saving, but not in the way you think. This isn't just about using coupons or buying generic brands. This is about psychological arbitrage. This is about value engineering your holiday. This is about understanding the difference between price and worth. This is your guide to a Christmas that saves your wallet and saves your soul. Let's begin with the first and most critical pillar: the psychology of perceived value. Most people think saving money means being cheap. They think it means giving bad gifts. This is wrong. Saving money means being clever. You need to understand that humans do not value things based on the receipt. We value things based on the asterisk story. If you give someone a $50 gift card, they see $50. The value is fixed. It is transactional. It feels cold. If you give someone a framed photograph of a memory you shared, along with a handwritten letter about why that moment meant so much to you, the cost might be $10. But the asterisk perceived value is infinite. It feels priceless. You must shift your strategy from high cost/low effort to low cost/high effort. The retail industry sells you high cost/low effort because it is profitable for them. It is easy for you to just click buy. But if you are willing to invest time, your labor, your creativity, your thoughtfulness, you can drastically reduce your financial spend while actually increasing the emotional impact of the gift. Let's look at the asterisk proprietary consumable strategy. Everyone gives generic food gifts: a tin of popcorn, a box of chocolates. These are expensive and forgettable. Instead, create a signature item. Learn to make one thing really, really well. Maybe it's a specific type of cookie. Maybe it's a spice rub. Maybe it's vanilla extract, which is just vodka and vanilla beans, incredibly cheap to make in bulk but expensive to buy. Package it beautifully, buy mason jars in bulk, print nice labels at home. Now you aren't giving cookies, you are giving the famous your last name cookies. You have created a brand, you have created exclusivity. You can produce 20 gifts for $40 total, that is $2 per gift. But because it is homemade and branded, the recipient feels honored, they feel loved, you beat the system. Next, we need to address the asterisk, social inflation of the season. The biggest budget killer is not the gifts, it is the asterisk events. The dinners, the drinks, the parties, the office swaps. Every time you leave the house in December, it costs you $100. We need to introduce the asterisk decentralized hosting protocol. If you are hosting Christmas dinner, do not be a martyr, do not try to be Martha Stewart. In the past, the host provided everything. The turkey, the sides, the alcohol, the dessert. This can easily cost $500 to $1,000. But here is the secret: people want to contribute. When guests ask, "What can I bring?" do not say, "Oh, nothing, just yourself." That is a lie and it hurts your wallet. You say, "I'm doing the turkey. It would be amazing if you could bring your famous potato salad." Assign the sides, assign the drinks, assign the desserts. Turn the dinner into a community potluck. This slashes your grocery bill by 70%. And psychologically, it makes the dinner better. When people contribute, they feel ownership of the event. They feel more connected. The burden is shared and the joy is multiplied. Now let's talk about the *** gift triage. We have a tendency to expand our gift lists out of guilt. We feel we have to buy for the mailman, the teacher, the neighbor, the distant cousin. We need to apply the *** concentric circles of obligation. Draw a circle. In the center is your immediate family, spouse, kids. The next ring is close family, parents, siblings. The next ring is friends. The outer ring is acquaintances. Rule 1 ***, the outer ring gets $0. They get a card, or they get a text, or they get nothing. You do not go into debt for acquaintances. If they are truly your friends, they will understand. Rule 2 ***, the friend ring gets time, not stuff. Stop exchanging $20 candles with your friends. It is a zero-sum game. You spend $20, they spend $20, you both have candles you don't need. Change the contract, send a text, "Hey, instead of gifts this year, let's just do a movie night at my place. Pizza and wine on me." The pizza costs $30, buying gifts for 5 friends costs $100. You saved $70 and you actually got to see them. Rule 3 ***, the family ring gets the secret Santa or white elephant. If you have a large family, lots of siblings, cousins, aunts, buying for everyone is financial suicide. You must be the brave one who suggests a change. "Hey guys, instead of everyone buying for everyone, let's put names in a hat. Everyone buys one gift for $50. If there are 10 people in your family, you just went from buying 9 gifts to buying 1. You saved hundreds of dollars instantly. And usually the quality of the gifts goes up because you can spend $50 on one good thing instead of $10 on 9 cheap things. Now let's get tactical with the shopping algorithm. If you must buy retail, you must fight the retail algorithms. Retailers use dynamic pricing. They change prices based on demand and your browsing history. You need to use the digital shield. Shield 1, the incognito window. Always shop in private mode. Retailers track your cookies. If they see you looked at a toy 3 times, they know you want it and they might raise the price. Stay invisible. Shield 2, the abandoned cart. This is a classic, but it still works. Put the item in your cart, go to checkout, enter your email. Then stop, close the browser. Wait 24 hours. The retailer's automated system will freak out. It will think it lost the sale. It will often email you, "Did you forget something? Here is 10% off to finish your order." You just made 10% by doing nothing but waiting. Shield 3, the gift card arbitrage. Never pay with your own credit card directly if you can avoid it. Go to sites like Raise, Card Cash, or Costco. Buy a discounted gift card for the store you are shopping at. You can often buy a $100 Old Navy card for $85. You just saved 15% instantly. Then combine that with a coupon code. Then combine that with a cashback portal like Rakuten. This is the * triple stack strategy. Discounted gift card plus coupon code plus cashback portal. You can easily save 30% to 40% on full-price items by stacking these layers. Now let's address the most expensive targets, the children. Children are vulnerable to marketing. They want what they see on TV. But children are also easily overwhelmed. If you give a child 20 gifts, they stop appreciating them after number 5. It becomes a blur of tearing paper. Implement the * rule of 4. Something they *** want ***. Something they *** need ***. Something to wear ***. Something to read ***. 4 gifts, that's it. This sets a boundary. It forces you to be intentional. It manages expectations. And it saves a fortune. Also, do not underestimate the power of the box. For young children under 5, the packaging is often more fun than the toy. Do not buy expensive electronic toys for toddlers. They want blocks, they want boxes, they want simple things. Save the expensive tech for when they are teenagers and actually know the difference. Let's move to the decor trap. We feel the need to transform our homes into a winter wonderland. We go to Target and see the aisles of beautiful, sparkling decor. We fill the cart. Stop. Decor is a depreciating asset that sits in a box for 11 months of the year. Do not buy new decor. Use *** natural capital. Go outside, pinecones are free, branches are free, holly is free. A glass bowl filled with pinecones and some string lights, which are cheap, looks more elegant in Pottery Barn than a plastic Santa. Make paper snowflakes with your kids. It's an activity * and a decoration. Use popcorn on strings. This goes back to perceived value. Homemade decor feels nostalgic and authentic. Store-bought decor feels sterile. Now let's talk about the January arbitrage. This is for the long-term strategists. The single best way to save money on Christmas is to buy Christmas in January. On December 26th, the price of everything drops by 50%. By January 15th, it drops by 75% or 90%. Wrapping paper, cards, bows, lights, artificial trees, ornaments. You should never buy these things in December. Buy them in January. Put them in a plastic bin labeled Christmas 2026. When next December rolls around, you will feel like a genius. You will open that bin and have hundreds of dollars worth of supplies that you bought for pennies. You are essentially time traveling with your money. We also need to discuss *, the opportunity cost of tradition. We often do things because we've always done them. Maybe you always go to the Nutcracker Ballet. It costs $400 for the family. Maybe you always go to the expensive light show. Audit your traditions. Ask your family, what is your favorite thing we do? You might be surprised. The kids might say, I like when we drive around and look at lights with hot cocoa. That costs $5 for gas and cocoa. The expensive ballet might be something they actually find boring. Don't pay for traditions that don't pay you back in joy. Be willing to kill a tradition if it has become a financial burden. Replace it with a low-cost / high-connection tradition. Board game night, movie marathon, baking contest. These are free. Let's talk about the anti-comparison shield. Social media is the enemy of your budget. In December, Instagram and TikTok will be flooded with haul videos, influencers showing off stacks of luxury gifts, people posting photos of their perfectly curated homes. You need to understand this is fake. This is staged, or it is financed by credit card debt. Do not compare your behind-the-scenes reality with someone else's highlight reel. Comparison is the thief of joy, but it is also the thief of your savings. If you feel the pressure rising, delete the apps for December. Seriously, just delete them. Focus on your four walls, focus on the people in the room. If you don't see the Joneses, you won't feel the need to keep up with them. Now, what if you are truly deeply broke? What if there is no money? Then you must pivot to the service economy. You have no money, but you have time and skill. Give coupons of service. But not cheesy ones, real ones. To a new mom, I will babysit for 4 hours so you can sleep. That is worth more than gold. To a grandmother, I will come over and digitize all your old photo albums. That is priceless. To a sibling, I will detail your car. To a busy dad, I will organize your garage. These gifts cost you $0, but they require * sacrifice. And because they require sacrifice, they are viewed as incredibly valuable. You are trading your labor for love, and that is a valid, honorable trade. Finally, let's look at the * sinking fund strategy * for the future. The reason Christmas hurts is that it hits us all at once. It is a lumpy expense. We treat it like an emergency, but it happens on the same day every year. Start a Christmas fund in January. If you spend $600 on Christmas, that is $50 a month. Set up an auto transfer of $50 a month to a separate account. Do not touch it. Next December, you will have $600 cash sitting there. You will walk into the season with your head held high, using money you already have, not borrowing from your future. This transforms the holiday from a source of stress to a source of pride. The smartest saving technique is a change in mindset. It is the realization that you are not a consumer, you are a creator. You create the magic, the store does not sell the magic. The magic is in the lighting, the music, the food, the stories, the laughter. None of those things require a credit card. They require intention. When you strip away the excess, the commercialism, and the pressure, you aren't left with less. You are left with what matters. You are left with the core. And the core is free. So this year, give yourself permission to step off the hamster wheel. Give yourself permission to set a budget and stick to it. Give yourself permission to say no to the things that don't bring you joy. And watch as your bank account stays full and your heart gets even fuller. Because the best gift you can give your family is a happy, stress-free you. And you can't be stress-free if you are drowning in debt. Secure your peace, secure your wallet. And have a truly merry, smart, and saved Christmas.